Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to the Arizona Cardinals franchise. It is week 3, and we are taking on the Seattle Seahawks for the first time this season. And we'll be in Arizona here, as we are both 1-1, looking to take a lead in the division, possibly, depending on what the Rams do. Rams are currently in the lead at 2-0. So far, they're looking pretty solid, but let's see. We've got some negotiations that we're looking at here. Obviously, not a ton of money compared to usual, I should say. 84 mil is still a good bit, but considering the names we have, it's going to be interesting. A couple things to note. I went through before and just declined the ones that I didn't think we were going to do. Right, Nick Moore, Brandon Aubrey, just too expensive for 1 year for a kicker. It's just one of those things. We need to just replace them, unfortunately. Ryan Kelly will walk eventually. Keem Davis-Gaither. There's a couple other guys in here, but names I'm keeping open to here is James Conner. He's very cheap for a 1 year deal. Has in the middle of the road kind of interest here to come back, but mainly for the mentor tag is what I'd want him for. And then, a bunch of other guys you'll see here. Tip Ryman, obviously a big one, but he's my tight end 3 at this point. I don't want to pay him $5 million a year for 2 years. Open to Christian Fulton because he's relatively cheap and not a bad player. Calvin Austin, not sure yet. Not too expensive, but also at the same time, is he worth bringing back with being 28 and only a 78 overall? Not sure. Rattler, maybe keep because he's a decent backup quarterback, possibly. Herbig, also a solid backup, or potentially could be a starter for us if he could be our guy replacing Sweat, maybe, but not sure. Melton also wants a new contract. Buda Baker's a big one. He's looking for a lot of money, but he doesn't really have any interest to come here for another season. At least it looks like he doesn't like the scheme fit. He likes the other two things, but it's not the scheme fit. Paris Johnson's a big one who also, he's asking for a shit ton of money, but he's one that we really want to bring back. I mean, he's our best lineman, and he just needs a mentor at the position. So we could probably make that easier on us if we sign one. And then Trey Benson does want to come back. Honestly, not too expensive for what he is. Possibly. I don't know yet. Not sure. We'll have to keep an eye on it. But for now, we continue. One thing to note is Voodoo and I have decided that we are going to only do 3 of these abilities that are game plan abilities, just to help. We feel like it's combating the sliders a bit too much, so we're going to try that. We'll go ahead and do 1 for the field general. Obviously, we can use the other 3 for XP or scouting. So that, I've almost been doing that pretty much, but I think it'll be helpful. We'll do that. I think, do I want to do interior havoc or do we want to do aerial suppression? I think we want to do aerial suppression. And we will take off the insider trading. And I guess we'll do interior havoc as well because 3 of them should be fine. And then we'll do... do we want to do XP or do we want to do a scouting? Could also do coach XP. I don't feel a reason to do that. But yeah, I don't think there's a reason to do that. So maybe we'll do scouting. Seems a little bit early though. So I'm thinking maybe we do one of these these XP ones. So do we want to do D line? Probably just continue since we have 40% on that. Might as well. For our 4 play sheets, just completely get rid of all of the ones that they have in for us. Although keep 3-3-5, keep 3-4. We will throw in. What do we want? We'll do red zone passing, and we'll do. I guess we could do heavy set. And then those trainer abilities are fine. Those 3 guys are fine. And we'll see if we pick up any injuries. All right, so we do have a couple ones in a practice squad player. Isaiah Adams is a backup right guard, so nothing too crazy offensively. No one defensively, so we're set in that regard. Some players to upgrade. Cody Simon, get some much needed upgrade. We'll do run stopper. He's already got pretty solid coverage. His block shedding surprisingly low, honestly, but nice little upgrade there. Sam Redding, just want him to be more well balanced. I think pass protector makes a lot of sense. Nothing too crazy there, but it works. Tevin Lewis, another guy, another rookie who, again, pretty decently well balanced. We'll try to get him closer to the scheme fit, I think. Go agile. All right, 2 run block finesse. He at least has 70 for every blocking attribute. And then Lionel Woodward is a depth edge rusher. We'll just try to get him into scheme fit here. Some power rusher upgrade. And other than that, I don't think there's much else to touch on other than I want to see where is Kyler at in his recovery? Oh, he's back. So that's good. That is very good. Kyler is back. He will be starting. Rattler will be R2. That doesn't have to change. But that's good news. That's actually really good news to have Kyler back. Rattler was solid last game, but we need Kyler, man. He is our guy. And we're definitely going to need him next week. Playing against Voodoo's Giants. Go watch his series if you haven't already. Yeah, we need to be full strength if we can be playing against him. But here we are at home in Arizona. Kyler returning from injury is excited to come back and try to win a game here against the Seattle Seahawks. Would be huge for us. So Seattle and Cardinals both sit at 1-1 right now. And, you know, Seattle's played us tight pretty much this entire franchise. We just got to see if we can come out with this one. Even if it gets, you know, to the nitty-gritty, a low-scoring affair, a defensive battle, we got to play that. Ooh, why do they have Deshaun Watson on their roster? That's absurd. They still do have Sam Darnold. And he's okay. He's a decent starter at this point. So he's good enough for Seattle, obviously. And Kenneth Walker's very good. They have Javonte Williams as their backup. No more Zach Charbonnet. And they have rookie running back Steven Harris. So, and Kyle Monunga is also here. Really good running back group. Receiver, also pretty good. Jackson Smith and Jigba, Cooper Kupp, And now Wan'Dale Robinson, former Giant. Very interesting trio. I would say all guys that thrive in the slot. So it will be interesting to see how they utilize them, but still definitely got better at receiver. Tight end, obviously, second-year tight end, Javier Herrera, who he's very good. He's going to be a problem. Charles Cross at left tackle. Gray Zabel at left guard. Ryan Blaylock, the second-year center, looking decent at 79 overall. Now their right guard, for some reason, is Satoa Alaumia. For some reason, even though Brandon Sloan, the rookie right guard, or second right guard, is there. Also, yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Brian Cabledew and Sheldon Giles, the rookie right tackle, is going to be starting over Abraham Lucas. They have Derek Hall at left edge, Boye Mafe at right edge, Byron Murphy at D tackle along with Zach Seiler, Devontae Wyatt. They have Chris Paul Jr. at the Sam linebacker spot, Ernest Jones at Mike, and Ivan Pace at the will. Devon Witherspoon and Tariq Woolen as their corner duo, but they also do have Kendall Fuller, who I'd imagine will be the slot corner. They do have second-year guy Sterling Rich as well. Julian Love at free safety, Nick Eman-Wari at strong safety. This is a really good team. Mitch Dye and Michael Dixon as kicker and punter. Yeah, this defense looks really good. Offense is decent, pretty decent. So we'll have to see how that goes. All right, let's hop into this one. So, Cardinals here, we are going to kick this one off to start. Seattle getting return here with Rich. And that's going to be a huge hit. Ball's on the ground. Recovered by the Seahawks, luckily for them. But Kyle Hamilton laying a boom on Pritchett. And they'll start at the 25, and here comes Sam Darnold and this offense. Both teams sit at 1-1. And this one be a quick throw out to, who's at Wan'Dale Robinson. Big hit again, Kyle Hamilton on the play. Second and 11. Looking pass again. Sam Darnold getting hit as he tries to throw the ball away. And brings up a 3rd and 11 now. So far, defense holding on strong. That's fine. Cover 3 is fine. I wanted to get a man cover 2 going, but this works too. Pressure again. Couldn't get it out in time. Just able to get an incompletion there. It's Jordan Birch on the hit and forces the incompletion. And Michael Dixon going to have to punt this one after a quick 3 and out. So far, our defensive front looking very strong today. Calvin Allen with the return to the 42. And here comes Kyler, finally back after missing a couple weeks. It's very exciting to see him back. We missed him. Rattler obviously was not great week 1. He was decent enough week 2. Here's Trey Benson on the carry. Gain of 3. But we're excited for Kyler, who won us the Super Bowl. Benson last week, 12 for 52. No touchdowns. Looking to have a more impactful performance, but we'll see if we really need him to or not. This one going to be a read option. Kyler getting his first start back, getting a run. It's read option. Big play, Kyler. 25-yarder. Classic Kyler Murray. That's something we lacked in our offense in week 1 and 2. Rattler has some speed, has some mobility, but I just didn't feel comfortable running read option with him. And we're going to go quick throw on the RPO out to Trey McBride. Nice stiff arm. And he gets 6 yards. Why are you doing this, Banana? My cat is trying to squeeze herself underneath the monitor. This is a new thing she likes to do. I don't understand it. But if you hear her claws scraping on the desk, that's why. 2nd and 4. Looking pass. Getting pressure. Just going to dump this one out to Robinson. First round pick. Big truck. Robinson to the 4. Nice play there. And we're bringing out heavy set here. Benson on the field. 1st and goal from the 4. Gilliam in motion. Benson getting the handoff, cutting back upfield. It's going to get in through the end zone. Touchdown, Trey Benson. Great drive. Great run there from Trey. And great start. That's like perfect start here for us. Defensively and offensively. Perfect drives. Even special teams too, starting off with that forced fumble that really caught them off guard. Even though they recovered it, that still set a tone for this game. And now we kick this one through the uprights with Aubrey, putting us up 7-0. Nice 5-play, 58-yard drive. Love to see it. And now we kick this one off. Aubrey. This one's Sterling Rich. It was actually Sterling Rich last time too. He's going to try to hold on to this time. And look at the space. Oh my goodness. Sterling Rich getting a much better return this time around. Luckily, we saved that with Ramos. He may have been the only one able to catch him at that point. Luckily, he did. 1st down from the 47. Looking quick throw over the middle. Cooper Kupp gets 4. Takes a big shot from Mac Wilson. 2nd and 6. Darnold in I form here. Looking pass again. Pressure going. Quick throw out to Kenneth Walker. Losing a yard. Jalen Thompson on a great tackle. It's 3rd and 7 from the 50. They're going 5 wide here. We're going to go cover 2 zone this time. He's going deep to JSN, but he can't bring it in as Kyle Hamilton breaking the pass up. He's already been heavily involved today. Another 3 and out for the Seahawks. Their offense not finding any success. And that's a horrible punt. 20 yards is all that will go out of bounds. We're going to head back into the heavy set formation here. Benson on the field. Going handoff. Benson trying to find a hole. Gets 2. Not 2 holes, 2 yards, just to clarify. Ooh. Okay, so these are what's added on to these. Got some new formations with the new special play sheets that we got. 2nd and 8. Looking pass. It's going to be wide open. A little bit of a high ball there, but 1st down. They're going to give him. Kind of surprised they gave him the 1st. We'll take it. Morris on the catch. Marcus Robinson in the game. Motioning Morris. And this one going to be another read option. Kyler Murray keeping it again. Look at the blocks, and he's just tracked down by Ernest Jones, I believe. And so far, the Seahawks defense has no answer for our offense. 1st down. It's going to be a handoff. Robinson cutting back up to the left side, finding 5 yards. And so far, we are looking pretty good. Another handoff for Robinson, cutting back upfield. Nice block, and he's still fighting. Gets another first down to the 28. And Seattle just no answer currently for anything we're doing. It's going to be play action. Finding a man, it's just a little too far on the throw. And there's an injury. It's going to be Zach Sealer down on the play. It's a tough one. He's a really solid defensive lineman there for Seattle, interior lineman. Benson back on the field for 2nd and 10, looking pass. And we're going to go out to Michael Wilson on a zig route. A little low, but he makes the catch for 3. And we're seeing a little bit of first game back jitters for Kyler. Some of his throws have been a little bit off target. Just trying to get back into the thick of things here. 3rd and 3. Looking, Marvin Harrison on the slant, and he just drops an easy pass. I mean, he had a step on the defender. I mean, that's probably a touchdown if he holds on to it. But I think he was just, his eyes got ahead of him, looking to run with the ball afterwards, and he drops it. And we're going to have to take 3 with Aubrey. So Seattle finally getting something to go their way, although it was more so because of Marvin Harrison dropping the football. Sterling Rich with his 3rd return today. And it's a big hit again. I think that was Cole Ross. Who is that? Number 53. Might have been Herbig, actually. I'm not 100% sure. But it is first down from the 23. Seattle needs some offense here. And Kenneth Walker breaks 1 tackle. And he's going to fight down to the 30, gain of 8. Nice play. That's definitely something they need for that drive starter. Get a nice chunk, keep him ahead of schedule. Get things going again. Here's Kenneth Walker again, breaking tackles for a first down. Last week he had 20 for 82. We'll see if they rely on him once again. And so far he seems to be the most successful offensive player for the Seahawks right now, but obviously the run game can easily open up the pass game here with guys like JSN. And Wan'Dale Robinson, quick throw, Kenneth Walker for 2 yards. Just didn't want to, take a unnecessary hit or anything there, so not a bad idea from Sam. Just take what you can get on that one. Under a minute to go in the first quarter, 2nd and 8 from the 35. Darnold, play action here, looking for nothing. It's sacked. It's Dylan Easley, the reigning defensive rookie of the year, with the play. And this interior D-line is just so lethal. It's going to be hard for any team, not even just Seattle, who they've done a lot to improve this line over the past few years. It's just, when you're playing against 2 of the best in the league on the interior, it's tough regardless. Because you're going to double one of those guys, but one of those guys is going to be in a one-on-one situation, and they're going to run with that. They will take that opportunity every single time. I'm not going man there. Simon on Kenneth Walker is a bad matchup for speed purposes. Here's a quick one high. Couldn't hit Herrera. But probably for the best, because that looked like that would have been maybe an interception. Another punt, though, for Seattle. Their offense just not finding a lot of success other than with Kenneth Walker on the ground for a couple plays. Here's Calvin Allen with a return. Oh, he takes a big hit. There's a fumble. It's recovered by Foster, and he's going to take it all the way back, and that's exactly the play they needed. Foster. Jeez. Hunter Foster with a huge hit on Calvin Allen. And that's the exact type of play you need. Calvin Allen looked like he was going to get a nice little return, possibly, but Foster just cuts him off, hits him hard, and gets the bounce. Cole Ross couldn't bring him down, and all of a sudden, Seahawks only down 3 after that play, and that could be a momentum changer for the Seahawks. That could be something that they really just needed to spark their team as a whole. So it felt like that they weren't going to have any spark right now based off that first quarter. Trey Benson returning for some reason is a choice, but he's going to break some tackles, takes hits to the 28. Why are you on the field for that? I don't know. But yeah, Calvin Allen, not a great play there. First down from the 28. They're going to definitely call pass interference there on Boye Mafe.
Pass interference. Defense.
Yeah, I was like, huh. Okay. So we're actually, it's going to be a first down and 10. We're going to go backwards a yard, though. It's better than taking second down and 10, I guess, from a yard further. I would say that's reasonable. You don't really see that often. A pass interference call that goes our way but ends up going the other, goes negative yardage. Play action here. Getting pressured. We're going to go Calvin Austin. It's just not a good throw. Not a good throw at all. And second down and 10. All right, let's get Robinson on the field after this play. I think Benson's a little tired. Again, he didn't have to be on that return, but he was. Looking past Mike Wilson open. Nice grab through contact. First down, and there's an injury. Yeah, it looks like maybe it was Boye Mafe on the play. It was after the tackle. First down from the 42. McBride going in motion. And this one will be a toss out to Robinson. And that's just, there's nothing there. Seattle was ready for it. Loss of 2. Incredible job there, recognizing the play. Seattle was all over that one. Second and 12. Play action here. Marvin Harrison's open. High ball. He manages to hold it in. But, yeah, I mean, I'm not exactly a fan of how some of these passes are looking from Kyler. It's been a little bit sketchy. I think get James Conner in after this play, honestly. Here's a handoff. Marcus Robinson gets hit after 2 yards. Second and 8. James Conner on the field. They're stacking the box. Here's a handoff. Conner looking for something. Gets a yard. Nothing too much there. 3rd and 7. Oh, McBride's open. It's just a little late, but he still makes it. Still makes it to him. Nice job on that out route from McBride versus Ernest Jones, who's one of the best linebackers in the league. Makes the play. Benson back on the field, going quick screen pass. That's a nice juke. The block was not there. Benson finding 8 yards. It's like Redding wanted to block him, but just didn't. It's a very odd play there. Second and 2. This one's going to be a handoff for Benson. He's going to get stopped after a yard. Byron Murphy there on the tackle. It's a 3rd and 1. We are loading up with big bodies, and so are they. Handoff up the middle. Benson with the blocks, fighting forward for more yards to the 12. First down for Benson. Nice play. That's the type of stuff you want. You know, just get that yardage for the first. Keep plowing through and making this defense really tired. And here we go. Robinson again. What a block from Ryan Kelly with a nice hit. Robinson down to the 1. First and goal from the 1. I'm going to try this play here. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but we're going to try it. Tip Ryman going in motion. It's going to be play action. Robinson with the catch and touchdown, wide open. It was him and McBride. I was just more comfortable with the Robinson touchdown. The rookie with the receiving touchdown puts us up 10 as Aubrey knocks it through. And that's a really good drive. 12 plays, 72 yards. Didn't let that fumble recovery for a touchdown affect us. You know, we kept our cool. We kept doing what we were going to do. Pritchett taking big hits. The 23, he goes. Special teams doing a good job there. First down. The 23, Seattle trying to build off of that special teams touchdown. Gain of 1 there. They're looking for something. They're looking for something offensively here, which, I mean, Kenneth Walker has had success, so maybe they look to him a bit more today. Oh, I don't like that at all. Getting pressure and sacked again. It's Easley and Cohen this time getting in there. 3rd and 18. Seattle really looking just lost right now. He's just going to go short. Cooper Kupp finding 8 yards back. Simon with the tackle, and there's going to be another punt. Just not much there. Dixon. Calvin getting this one. Another return, and he's going to hold on to this one to the 40. So far, yeah, our defense has looked fantastic. They haven't allowed any points. It was only the special teams Calvin Allen fumble that led to any points for the Seahawks. So far, looking really solid. We're going to try this play. Kyler Murray takes a big shot. Loss of 6. That play, I don't know how that play worked before. It used to work. Yeah, I haven't seen it work in a long time. I need to really stop using it. I thought it was enough time since using it, but oh well. And the play action here. Looking for something. I probably could have went deep there. Kyler getting sacked. I gotta just get rid of it. Throw it to anybody there. I lose 14 on the sack. It's a 3rd and 30 now. That is horrific. Really poor job on my ends. And now we have a long way to go here. See if we can get it maybe. Marvin Harrison deep, one-on-one. Make a play. That's just really good coverage from Reed. And there's an injury. Is that Paris Johnson? No, that's Jenkins. Elgton Jenkins, our starting right guard, who we signed in the offseason, going down on the play. We're going to have to punt this one for the first time today. Seattle getting a big break. And that's really what they got to do. Create negative plays. That puts us behind schedule. And here's a return. Big hit from Max Melton. Down at the 25. And it's a really good hit there. We'll see if Seattle can bounce back here. So they got time here after that defensive stop. It's going to be a handoff. Kenneth Walker, big space up the middle. Nice juke. No one's going to be able to catch him except for Kyle Hamilton, and he can't catch him. He's not fast enough. Kenneth Walker, 75-yard touchdown to cut the lead back to 3. Oh, just too fast. He is a problem. The run game looking like the strength of the Seattle offense today. And they're going to probably be leaning on that more because their offense really just hasn't gotten going. And broken collarbone for Elgton Jenkins, who won't be able to come back to this game. Probably going to be out for a couple weeks as well. And Mason McCormick will be in. Trey Benson, for some reason, on the return again. And he gets some nice return to the 32. I don't know why he's in. I do know why. It's because of the, for some reason, the subs, there's a glitch with it. I don't know why, but like the subs don't, like Ramos should, yeah, he shouldn't, Robinson shouldn't be anywhere near. Really should be. That's probably why it got messed up. Because they probably have Robinson in as one of the return men, and when we sub out Robinson with Benson, they do that for some reason. But first down, looking for something to get going here. Mike Wilson with the catch, broken tackle to the 43. And we're going to keep moving. We have time. We have all 3 timeouts to make something happen here. Before halftime, we do get ball. Before half, here's a quick throw. Wide open, Mike Wilson beats Devon Witherspoon. Big play touchdown. Michael Wilson, who has had a great game thus far against one of the best corners in football, Devon Witherspoon. And that puts us up 10, and that was a quick drive. 2 for 69, nice, and 27 seconds. But Seattle, a minute, all 3 timeouts to make something happen again before giving us the ball after halftime. Pritchett gonna take this one out. And here's a return to the 28. Nothing too crazy there, but 59 seconds to work with. You'd have to imagine they're at least gonna want to get into field goal range to make this a 1-score game, you would assume. We're looking past pressure again. Birch there. And they have to use a timeout. 2nd and 18. This offensive line has no answer thus far for this defense. Here's going to be a run to, actually RPO. And that's going to be coming back. I think illegal man downfield. Yeah. Just took too long, and that's Sateo Laumea. I mean, that's, again, I covered that earlier. Why is he starting over some of your other guys? He is, I don't know. It's a Madden glitch, I know, but just to keep it somewhat realistic of why is he starting. Here's pressure again, hit as he throws. Birch getting in there, beating the rookie guard. Sets up a 3rd and 23 here. And they're going past here. They're looking for something. He's going to just throw it up to JSN. Makes the catch. But it's going to be a 4th and 7. 40 seconds left with 2 timeouts. They're going to punt it. We take the 1 timeout to try to get the ball back and maybe get in the field goal range. Ramos on the field finally for a kickoff return. No, he takes a big hit. That was Foster once again with a huge hit. We got to really watch out for him, because truly he is a problem, as we saw earlier from their first score. Trey Benson going in motion out wide. Kyler takes the snap. Just going to go quick over the middle. Calvin Austin takes a big hit but gets the first down. We take a timeout. Got time to work with, but we do want to at least get another 10 yards. Probably put us in Aubrey range. See a quick Trey Benson. Another catch. We'll go hurry up this time. Going out, Trey McBride, quick one. Catch out of bounds to the 46. Let's make this a little bit easier for Aubrey. That is probably the idea here. Calvin Austin with the catch. And we're going to take a timeout with 2 seconds left here. From the 40, should be a manageable field goal for Brandon Aubrey. 57 yards from the right hash. I don't know why they have a return man back there. Aubrey's got a cannon of a leg. It's up, and it is good. So we go up 27-14 into halftime here. Overall, pretty great performance. Defensively, we've locked them down other than the huge run from Kenneth Walker for a touchdown. And offensively, we've been 90% of the time on top of things. And let's check out the halftime report here. At least I think. My controller vibrated and it's stuck on the screen. I don't know what's happening. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like we got a kickoff here. What is happening? What is this glitch? Why are we in fast mode? Oh god, we are in super fast mode. What is happening? First down, Trey Benson. We don't get to watch. Hold on. Let's see. Can we get into the... Dude, even the instant replay is, like, insanely fast. Hold on. Let's go into Super Sim real quick. Everything is extremely fast. Timeout. All right, let's try that again. Everything is normal speed. Lovely. All right. That was really weird. All right, so first down from the 44 after that run from Trey Benson. And this one's going to be a toss out to Trey Benson. No one was ready for it on the outside. It's going to be a nice first down run. And there's an injury timeout. Another Seahawk, Derek Hall, their edge rusher, down on the play. We're going to bring in Marcus Robinson after this one here. And here's going to be a handoff. Trey Benson finding absolutely nothing. A loss of a yard. Seattle's defense filling the gaps there extremely well. 2nd and 11. Connor and Robinson both in the backfield here. 2nd 11, looking pass. I mean, that's incredible coverage. I'm still throwing it anyways because Michael Wilson is that guy. Kyler has been pretty incredible other than a couple poorly placed throws. He's been pretty good. First down. Morris and McBride both going in motion. And this one going to be a play action here. Looking pass, but Kyler's just going to look for something. Looking for space of any kind. He's going to throw it away. As he ended up taking a hit. Probably should have just thrown away sooner. That's okay. Was hoping maybe he could somehow make that throw. He's not quite that level of player. Here's Marcus Robinson with the carry. On 2nd down and 10, gets 5. So 3rd and 5 on 28-yard line here. Motioning Robinson. Looking pass. I mean, Marvin Harrison wide open. First down. Another injury. It's Seiler again, who was taken off the field earlier for an injury, and he's off again. Hate to see that. And it's first down. Kyler with a designed QB run, and Ryan Kelly just not athletic enough at this point in his career to make any sort of attempt to get out in front of him. 2nd and 9. Benson in the backfield motioning now out wide here. Looking pass. And Mike Wilson's wide open. We just can't hit the throw. Not a great throw from Kyler. Not the best, but it's all right. 3rd and 9. Again, Benson going out wide. I like Marvin here. Make catch. No, it's going to be intercepted. Tariq Woolen. How did he grab that? I don't know, but he did. As he's tackled out of bounds. Kyler throwing his first pick of the year. That's an incredible play from Tariq Woolen over Marvin Harrison. I mean, take a look at this one. Kyler, I mean, looked like he was just, we're trying to put it up for Marvin And it looked like, he'd at least maybe fight for it, but Woolen somehow holds on, really one-hands it, even though his other hand was there to help, just didn't really get around Marvin's head and came away with it. That's an incredible play. And Seattle still in this one. Down 13, but that's a huge play to keep him alive. First down from the 32. Handoff. Kenneth Walker. Can't let him get going again. Another big run. 5 for 99 from the touchdown. I mean, yeah, he's been awesome. Obviously, that one really big run, that 75-yarder or whatever it was, is a chunk of what that yardage is, but he's still been their offense. That is what their offense has been, is the run game with Walker. He's going to throw it. Robinson with the catch, and there's going to be a flag for Seattle. Going to come back. It's like holding. It was indeed holding on Sheldon Giles, who's had some struggles today going up against Jordan Birch. So first down and 10 from the 35. They're going empty. No, that's not true. Kenneth Walker is hidden by my mic, but actually he does motion out to go and to empty. His quick high throw to Herrera, gain of 3. Just didn't have a chance to really make anything happen with that. So second down and 17. Going empty once again from the 38. He's looking past. Sam Darnold just looking for nothing. He gets pressured, sacked. It's being recovered by Giles, and he's going to get tackled back. Loss of 16 on the play after the fumble, recovery, and all the shenanigans there. And, yeah, Seattle's offensive line just has no answer currently. Okay, this play is fine. Oh, this isn't 4-4. Or are they just coming off the field? I don't know. It's not 4-4. We just have both backup linebackers in. That's fine. Shouldn't be a big deal because there's another sack, Dylan Easley. 4th and 40. Dylan Easley is making a case to get Defensive Player of the Year this early in the season. He's been phenomenal. And Ramos with the return. He's getting shifty with it and gets into field goal range already for Brandon Aubrey. So, obviously, Seattle's offense still not able to find anything outside of the one big run from Kenneth Walker. I mean, he's had some good runs. It's just the sustainable drives aren't happening for him. Their pass game has been non-existent. The pass rush has been getting home to Darnold so quickly. And it's going to be 2nd and 5 now for the Cardinals. -5 or -11, is that what that said? I think gain of 4 for Marvin Harrison. But yeah, -11 passing yards for Seattle today. 3rd and 1. Flipping the play. And it's going to be a counter run. Benson with space. There's going to be a penalty, unfortunately. I think it's going to be Mike Wilson for the holding. Yeah. No, it's going to be Paris Johnson on the opposite side of the play. So it brings up a 3rd and 11.
Still 3rd down.
Just simply needs to not do that. But we're still in field goal range, I'd say. 3rd and 11. And Trey McBride's so open, but Kyler can't hit the throw. And that has been what Kyler's been struggling with today, is some of these just really wide open throws have been just really poorly placed, but luckily Aubrey is the best kicker in the football league. Knocks it through. So still 2-score game, but it is 16 points, so they'd have to get two-point conversions on 2 touchdowns to tie it. Pritchett with the return here. And he's going to get hit hard. Breaks the tackle from Kyle Hamilton, but knocked down after the second hit to the 28. So So we'll see. I mean, we've said it multiple times today. Can Seattle get their offense going? Play action, quick one to Wan'Dale Robinson, finally finding something in the pass game. Nice first down play there. Gets him another first. That's definitely what they needed. They really needed something like that. And this one, play action. He's looking, finding a man open. It's Cooper Kupp. First down again. And Seattle's passing offense has woken up here. And they're finding some sort of rhythm, which is really what they need at this point to keep them in this game. First down from the 43. Wan'Dale going in motion. Looking pass again. It's a screen, but again, Walter Nolan this time with the pressure, forcing an incompletion. Just couldn't connect with Walker on that screen. 2nd and 10, going empty from the 43. Motioning Kenneth Walker all the way across. Looking screen again. This one to Cooper Kupp. Look at the blocks ahead of him. Only able to get 8, even with the blocks. And sets up a 3rd and 2 from the 35. It's going to be a quick throw. RPO JSN. I mean, that's just a poor job audibling there. I mean, Kyle Hamilton just couldn't get over in time. And first down. Seattle continues to find success on and through the air. Kenneth Walker breaking a tackle. Another juke, and he's fighting. Big hit from Will Johnson that time. Sets up a 1st and goal from the 8. They don't have to run a play here. Let's see if they do. 2 running backs in the backfield, Javonte Williams and Kenneth Walker. They will wait until after the end of the quarter here, as we were up 30-14, but Seattle currently looking to make this a 1-score game. And their offense has actually found quite a bit of success to get this far. This past drive, this entire past drive has been so much better. It's gonna be a scramble from Darnold. Big hit at the 1. Will Johnson with a huge touchdown-saving tackle. Could have been absolutely embarrassing. It already was, just that he got so far, but it's going to be a 2nd and goal from the 1. It's going to be a handoff. Kenneth Walker tracked down in the backfield. Mack Wilson. Loss of 2 on the play. Third and goal from the 3. It's looking screen. Kenneth Walker can't find anything. Loses a yard. Will Johnson. And on the play. And they're going to take a field goal, which is very interesting. Because they're really relying on their defense to make stops here. Because there's time. It's just, this only brings it to a 2-score game again. And they still need 2 touchdowns. So they're just making it where they don't have to go for 2. But their defense needs to step up. We'll see if they can. Ramos with the return. And he takes a big hit. Tried to juke out Foster, but Foster has been an incredible special teamer today. And definitely a name to look out for as the year goes on, and as we will see the Seahawks again. See maybe if he gets more playing time on the defensive side of things. Here's going to be Trey Benson with the run, finding 4 yards. Nice play there. 2nd and 6. We'll bring Robinson in after this play. This one going to be a handoff, but Benson getting tracked down immediately. Loss of 3. Really good job, Ernest Jones and Boye Mafe there on the play. It's going to be a 3rd and 9. Robinson with the catch and gets the first down. keeping the drive alive. We continue moving. It's going to be a Robinson handoff again with the blocks. He's going to find a first down. Nope, not at all. 5 yards, though. I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes, you know me at this point, if you've watched this series, I sometimes just say things for no reason when I don't mean them. I'm getting ahead of myself sometimes. 2nd and 5. Play action here. Looking deep down the field. Oh, my goodness. Big play. Calvin Austin, can you make the play? He cannot catch it. Nick Emanwari with the great track down. Calvin Austin was so open. It's just maybe a little bit too late of a reaction on that one. It's 3rd and 5. Morris in motion. Looking pass here. Pressured. Hit as we throw it, and there's a flag on us, so it's not going to matter. We're going to have to punt it. Probably should have maybe ripped it to Marvin Harrison quickly, but nothing was really open. That was just really great play from Seahawks. Their defense does come up with the play. They obviously will take the 4th and 5 over the 3rd and 15. And Stonehouse, just a little bit too much power. Puts him at the 20 with a touchback. First down from the 20 here. Seattle, under 6 minutes to go, needs 2 touchdowns. Pressure came in and got it quick to Cooper Kupp, who broke 1 tackle, gets 7 yards. Yeah, with the time that they have to be a little bit urgent, but you know, they don't have to be really trying to score immediately. Here's going to be another run. Sam Darnold sliding first down. And we don't really see him do that much, but he's doing it a lot today for some reason. Going 3 tight ends here. Under 5 minutes to go. Looking pass. He's going out to wide open Kenneth Walker. Gets the first down and more. Big hit Kyle Hamilton. But to the other side of the 50, he goes. And right now, Seahawks really finding some rhythm here offensively. Quick throw, JSN, 5-yard gain. And goes down so he doesn't take a hit there. Maybe a bit of a reminder. Reminds you a little bit of Tyler Lockett here in Seattle. Just a quick catch, go down so he doesn't take a hit. Another play action here. He's going to go quick in the flat out to Javonte Williams with the first down. 3.5 minutes to go as they say he was inbound, so the clock keeps rolling. Both running backs on the field. Herrera motioning. Quick throw out to Herrera, and he only gets a yard. Go and hurry up once again. They are just continuing with the hurry-up offense, trying to get something. Kenneth Walker motioning. And he's going to throw it out. That was a little bit of a slow throw. He breaks a tackle. Walker manages to get 3 out of it, but they're going to keep going hurry up here. Just absolutely a ton of... Oh, what is Nolan and Easley are doing? Some weird conjoined twin stunt here. I think Seattle is glitched. I'm going to take a timeout for their sake. You're welcome, Seattle. I don't know what's happened there. Looks like they hurried themselves up into a glitch, a little frozen situation. He's just going to throw it away on 3rd and 6 to live another down. I mean, pressure was coming. He could have maybe ripped a throw, but they're going to have to go for it here. Just don't know if he needed to throw that one away. And, you know, in those instances, sometimes you just need to rip a quick throw, get yourself in a 4th and short. But 2.5 minutes to go from the 31. Darnold looking pass, looking nowhere. It's a sack. It's Dylan Easley. And there's a flag on Seattle. That is going to be a turnover on downs. Giles again with another penalty. Seattle has all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, but they really wanted to use their timeouts on after they get a touchdown. It stops. Here's Robinson breaking through a hole. He's still fighting. To the 48 he goes. There's the first timeout for Seattle. Trey Benson in after this play. And here's going to be another on Robinson again with great blocks ahead of him. Robinson, huge run to the 40, to the 28, and Eman Wari with the tackle. Saving a touchdown, but this run defense just absolutely getting gashed right now. Here's another run, Trey Benson. I mean, what is their run defense doing? Trey Benson just fighting forward, and that's all 3 of their timeouts already gone. And it's been 3 first down run plays just for big gashes. We're in the red zone now. It's going to be a fullback dive for Gilliam. Gets a yard. That'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. Just really horrific run defense on the last 3 runs. Last 4 runs prior to the last 3 prior to that fullback dive, I should say. 2nd and 9. We'll bring in James Conner to this one. Here's Conner. That's Benson, I mean. There's a flag on the Cardinals. That's not ideal for us. Okay, holding on Paris Johnson, his 2nd of the game. Now that one does play a potential pivotal part there because the clock does stop, bringing us to 2nd down. Here's another handoff. Conner with the carry for a yard. And there's an injury timeout. Look into that. The league, come on now. Seiler down again. I mean, why is he even back in the game? He's been hurt all game. And they get a free timeout, essentially. 3rd and 18. Handoff. Conner. Big run up the middle. Just shy of the first down. It's going to be 4th and inches. My thought is get the first down. Yeah, it's game. That's my thought. Because, sure, we could take a field goal. Go up 16. That's still going to be really difficult for them to do. But I'd rather just get a first down. I mean, we're right there. It's literally 4th and inches. Get the first down. Handoff. Conner fighting. And they're going to say he was short. Wow. I mean, that's a... I don't know. Where's the first down marker? It's at the... 6... Almost the 6. 5 3/4 yard line. I mean, ball is... Just... I mean, where's his knee down? Right there. He looks like he's just shy. That's a good call. Just need Conner to literally just put the ball a little bit further out. And that's game, but they're still alive. I don't know for how long, but they're in it. Seattle under a minute to go. They need 2 touchdowns. They got to go 94 yards. It's stacked against them at this point. Getting pressured, and that's going to be an incompletion. We brought the pressure, and that, I mean, because we've been getting home all day. Why not continue bringing pressure, right? They haven't been able to stop us when we bring pressure. And it's going to be a 2nd down and 10 now. From the 6. Motioning. JSN looking. Finding pressure again. It's Walter Nolan. We didn't even bring a blitz this time. Nolan just got home naturally. It's Sam Darnold just throwing the ball away for just trying to give themselves more chances here. 3rd and 10 from the 6 now. Another pass, obviously. And, I mean, what is the play calling here? He's going to find a man open. It's Kenneth Walker. I don't know how he managed to get that. I mean, Sam Darnold really just trying to keep things alive here. I mean, it took them 20 seconds to run that play and then get back up to spike it. So still not looking incredible here. Time is against them. 32 seconds. They got to find something deep down the field, maybe out of bounds. Cannot take a sack. Pressure, and that's what he runs into. Dylan Easley with his 4th sack on the game, and he is just a game wrecker. He is maybe the best player on the field, even though Walter Nolan, Kyle Hamilton, and Budda Baker are all in the field as well. Pressure again. Gets there. So he has to throw it away. I mean, it's all day. It is all day. All day long. He's got no chance, regardless of how many people we bring. It seems like they're not prepared. Looking pass. Darnold just throwing it deep, trying to find something. It's going to be tipped up, almost caught, almost intercepted. That's going to do it, though, as that ball falls to the ground incomplete. And Kyler's just going to take a knee. And we will get out of here with the win, going to 2-1 with Kyler's first game back, beating the Seahawks 30-17. The score might not necessarily look like it was close, but it was, for a lot of that, felt really tight. Seahawks defense did a great job in the second half. I mean, yeah, if you look at scoring summary, obviously we put up 27 in the first half, only put up a field goal in the third. They held us to 3 points the entire second half. They only got 3 points the entire second half, though. That was where they kind of fell short. So, yeah, a really good game, obviously, from Kyler. Had some missed throws, but overall pretty solid. That interception was really just a great play from Tariq Woolen. Darnold was seeing ghosts all day, not because of, like, interceptions or anything. He was just getting pressured all day. But he didn't end up turning the ball over for their sake. Benson was awesome. Marcus Robinson was somehow even better. Kenneth Walker had a huge 75-yard run. Had some nice runs outside of that, too. He was pretty good. Just they were behind a lot of the game, so they couldn't really run it. Tyler was effective. James Conner had an 18-yard run. Otherwise, it's only 2 yards. So Kenneth Walker was their leading receiver. I mean, he was their offense. Cooper Kupp had some usage. Mike Wilson had a great game. Everyone else got like a little bit of involvement, but JSN was quiet overall. 3 for 35. That's it. Herrera only 2 for 4. Wandale 2 for 13. Just not a lot there for Seattle. And, I mean, Blaylock, the second-year center, just him and Zabel, Gray Zabel, at left guard. They had rough games. Sheldon Giles had a couple holding penalties and gave up a sack. Dylan Easley, another defensive player of the week performance. 5 TFLs, 4 sacks. Devontae Wyatt had a great game, too. Josh Sweat had a sack. Jordan Birch had a sack. Josh Sweat, was rookie Hunter Foster. That's who it is. Okay. Yeah, there you go. He's a really good special teamer. We'll have to keep an eye on him. But we do win 30-17. That's a big one over our division rival, our first divisional game of the year. We come up on top. Dylan Easley with 2 upgrade points is absurd. 5 sacks in a season. He gets just over 9,000. That's literally a full level's worth of his XP. So there you go. I guess he was close otherwise. Man, he's really good. I mean, just keeping the scheme fit. 2 block shedding. We'll go speed rusher this time. Going up to an 88. That's a really nice upgrade, too. Yeah, he's incredible. Marcus Robinson also has been incredible. I mean, if we do end up losing Trey Benson, I mean, Robinson has been good. He has been very good. So, definitely wouldn't be the worst situation if we're stuck with Robinson. We do have a new injury. It's probably Elgton Jenkins. It is. Oof, that's a rough one. 4 to 8 weeks without him. Our starting right guard, one of our better linemen. So, it will be Mason McCormick at right guard until he comes back. But aside from that, that will be it. So thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.